Oh yeah, it's just the best possible experience. As that's Camille locked in for Dudu. It's going to be a difficult early game, but should be able to control the side lane as things continue. And 1-3-1 now a big possibility for Hanwha. Dynamics, though, they've got a lot of team fight power, and they might be able to utilize that to come out ahead.
Yeah, maybe a little bit slow tempo from Senna, but I think it's well balanced team comp wise. So I think it depends on the jungle pathing in the early game, especially when you're playing against Olaf. Last time when he played Volibear, he was 2 levels behind in the early game, right? So I think it shouldn't be happening in this game as well. So he should able to find some plays, look for the plays while your bot lane is having a CC chain comp like Senna plus Sett. We saw yesterday like how strong it is. So they should look for some proactive plays. But on the other hand, Hanwha, I think they could just play slow and just look for the Ashe late game or just Sylas mirrors super play, and you have side lane potential with the Camille and Sylas. So you can just play safe and just be smarter about the skirmishes.
I also think that Olaf is actually a lot better in the late game if he has a Lulu there. I think Wild Growth really does help out Olaf as far as like holding on to relevance as the game goes on. So I don't mind how this comp has been put together, but I don't think they ever want a team fight. They need to try and play those smoke and mirrors games, get out of any team fight opportunities, because their composition's probably not going to be able to wombo quite as well as what Dynamics can. Let's see how it goes as we've got Senna cantering out onto the rift. There we go. I like that it's Senna doing it on a team with Rich, who used to play a game where you could actually use mounts.
That's true.
Yeah, there we go. Shout out to a dead esport, unfortunately. As Rich is going to ping himself, or someone's going to ping him, asking him what's going on, as we're just checking out this particular chroma. It's a pretty cool one. It's a gigantic gun.
Yeah, greeny green.
Yeah.
Do you like greens?
Green is my favorite color, actually.
Yeah. I love to eat greens, yeah.
Oh yeah, as in like veggies? Yeah. I'm a fan. I in fact just like food in general. Yeah. What I really liked was that when I was a kid, I was allowed to like just be as greedy as I wanted to, as long as I was eating salad or vegetables of any kind.
Yeah, so they are looking for some vegetables in the jungle?
Mm-hmm. There's GuGer. Oh, he sees a lot of vegetables there, but it's too many. He can't actually go to the banquet hall. As it's just not going to be allowed to. That's going to be a steal on the red buff. As Beyond, he's going to take his blue, probably just enter the enemy jungle, and take that one away. As you can see, deokdam already set up in lane, but isn't actually going to be able to get any sort of advantage. And in fact, GuGer's in trouble. The exhaust immediately down onto deokdam. As Hanwha Life are angry this game. What the heck? GuGer's like almost dead already.
I mean, I think GuGer, he skilled E level 1, but if you're playing his range, I think you should just start off with W and look for the trade back. But I think he kind of failed in a range and skill set. That made...
you're absolutely right.
Yeah, that made a horrible trade. And I mean, because I know this because of Life, you know? He was doing that.
Yep. Oh, Mireu down here on the bottom side. Fighting against Kuzan, but won't win out in these early trades. Sand Soldier's pretty powerful. And they're still not doing too badly. See how Rich goes. Is Doran's blade towards the top side. Cad going to turn up and take down his Krug camp. But it looks like the 3 buff is going to ensue. It's okay. Let's see how well this bottom lane actually stabilizes after this, as deokdam does manage to actually pick up that last little creep there.
Yeah, I mean, it's still okay. Sett has one of the greatest health region, and you have Senna as your AD carry, so they can heal up, but the problem of this is that Senna is really hard to pick up some CS on the turret, so I think they're gonna miss some creeps. Plus,
doing a pretty good job.
Yeah. Pretty good job.
Yeah, GuGer needed to help him for that last one, but is able to get it regardless. Good glitter lance there from Lehends as this lane... I mean, Hanwha Life are always going to win this lane, right? They should, and they are.
Yeah.
So let's just see how well Dynamics hold on bottom side of the map, because so far, I mean, they're not too far behind. Oh, I was a bit scared there for a second, but thankfully, Cat is able to grab that one. Jungle item OP. There's Beyond. Looking into the enemy jungle here, Mireu. He's very, very low, but Beyond's only level 3. So tower dives are difficult. Oh god. This could just be a flash. Flash stun. As Mireu is actually getting out of the way of his tower. Storm Strike comes down. Mireu's slowed, but it looks like he is going to be okay here. Snare comes in. Lehends in a little bit of trouble. Facebreaker comes down. Haymaker for a fair bit of damage. Lehends, you could see, he was trying to bait, but of course, that ward in the brush is going to give away all of that information. As Dynamics, they have lost a turret plate, but they haven't lost their lives yet.
But the lane is getting harder because of the trade.
Oh yeah.
But the jungle control is going really hard from Cad, actually.
Beyond has to flash. Immediate flash after him there from Cad. Not sure what he was doing that for, as he's just going to die. First blood goes to Kuzan, and that was 100% an unforced error out of the Olaf.
I think he had no mana, but he was looking for finishing off the Olaf. I mean, the Volibear. But
oh, Viper, immediate cleanse as deokdam. Has to go underwater, but will survive.
okay, so because of that, I think Olaf lost his all advantage that he got from invade and jungle speed or whatever. Like, everything is gone. And that's really critical in the early game right now.
And you can see deokdam and GuGer still struggling. They had their backs interrupted. deokdam using every last ounce of his mana to try and keep everyone alive here in this lane, but it's getting harder and harder. The Ocean Drake should just be taken for free by this Olaf. As you can see, a bit of a roam down from the Sylas. But Beyond is already here. We're going to try and protect his bottom lane. And the sweeper spots everything out. There goes the Ocean Drake. Infernal going to be the second one. And we've got either Mountain or Cloud. And therefore, it's going to be a Cloud Drake as our soul.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, they're having a hard time with the bot lane because of the matchup, also because of what happened at level 1. That was really clever trade with Exhaust at level 1 that happened by Hanwha Life. And great vision control as well. If you have the pressure, just get the vision control, not just randomly hitting the turret when you didn't put the ward, like Dudu. Such a great top lane vision control as well. So Hanwha Life, I think they have better structure when it comes to the team game. Feels like they want to control more than having a random plays like the game 1 and game 2. It's already improved.
Well, Empress Divide's absolutely everywhere as Cad comes in. Flash out from Kuzan. See whether he survives, and he's not going to. Mireu tanks up the turret a couple of times, and that is going to be a kill onto the mid laner. And he just teleported back to lane as well. Absolute disaster for Dynamics.
That was such a clever play by Mireu. He just flashed on Azir to block his dash. So that's why Kuzan was hard stuck right there. And oh well, that was the way how you just kill on Azir. First of all, landing an ultimate on Azir was just perfect timing. And second, just block Azir's dash with your flash. And
oh, there it is.
Perfect timing.
Really nicely done. And undertow landing as well from Cad. Nice work. Unfortunate there for Kuzan. He's got his lost chapter. Has a dagger as well. He's going to go Nash's Tooth immediately after this. And he's still ahead in farm. So not exactly the worst possible situation, as there's Hextech Ultimatum towards the top side. Cad coming on over as well, but that's a good stun out from Rich, and he holds onto his flash and his ulti, and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, they're just pushing out Kennen because he was having a great time on the top side against Camille. So he just needed to reset the wave and just go for the base. That was just refreshing play by Cad. Because of this, maybe Dynamics' bot lane can play a lot more aggressive on the bot side, but nothing is gonna change. They're behind the CS, they lost 2 plates already, and the Drake control is on Hanwha Esports side. So I'm wondering how they're gonna deal with the header play, because it seems like when they want to, Hanwha Esports, they can have bot lane control, which means that their bot lane can always move first, and this is maybe the last time that Dynamics' bot lane can move towards the header, so they're using this window.
Yep, right now you've got Beyond on the Rift Herald, teleport in actually, as Rich will use it in order to get over and help out his jungler. He was going to use it to get back to top lane anyway, so he may as well just go down and guarantee. But now Viper and Lehends get spare time with the outer turret on the bottom side of the map. And it should be that Dynamics can collect themselves the Rift Herald, and they do.
Yeah.
deokdam, let's see whether he can actually avoid a dive, and he does so. Of course, no one in this area. Cad on his Raptor camp right now, as we can see.
Yeah, this was the last window that they could have with their bot lane, and they used it perfectly. So great timing and great setup by Dynamics.
Oh dear. 4-man dive possibility heading down towards the bottom side. Piercing Darkness over Lehends. Full health bars for the Dynamics bottom lane this time, so they're not doing too badly. As Dudu loses out on a couple of trades, but as far as farm is concerned, he's absolutely even. No worries whatsoever.
Oh yeah. And maybe their bot lane is having a hard time, but Dynamics' topside vision control is on point, and they have full control on topside river. So I think Rich has to pressure in lane a little bit more, especially with this electrocute.
Yeah, he's trying, as you can see, but not really working out here as tries to use the lightning rush, but not able to land the shuriken. Dudu is slowly getting pressured, eating through his refillable potions as often as he possibly can. Okay. Lehends pushes forward. Let's see whether Hanwha can actually get a bit of a siege here. Cad in the area, as there are pings all over the place. 5 seconds on this Infernal Drake before that one is going to come back up again. 600 gold, the lead for Hanwha. Still remember, Dynamics do like a team fight with this composition. And they have hit level 6 on everyone, as over goes Mireu. Beyond gets himself the shield from his Storm Strike, and the ulti comes out, the stolen one. Mireu wants back-to-back POGs. This Sylas looks so damn good. The Ignite comes forward. Kingslayer's going to keep Mireu alive, and he gets himself a shield. Arrow is going to pierce the heavens, and there's not enough hay to be made here for the Sett. Oh no, you don't fade away in range of a Kingslayer against a Sett, my friend. That was just not okay.
Yeah, again, Mir, his knowledge about this champion is just way too good, man. Soaking the Azir's ultimate with the Volibear, hijack Volibear ultimate, and just having a tons of damage on double target. And at the same time, Cad helping him on the mid lane with the Viper's Ashe ultimate as well. Everything is synchronized, well structured. Hanwha is doing a lot of great things as a team, and especially on the top there is Mir. Like his Sylas is just different level.
Yeah, he's super good. He is behind in farm and in turret plates. Kuzan's been able to grab a couple of extra ones in comparison to him. But let's just see whether the Emperor's Divides are going to be better from the Azir or whether they'll be better from the Sylas. Beyond up towards the top side at the moment. Wanting to see what the Camille is up to. Right now she's just farming things out and does have Cad in her back pocket as well. And Cad has changed up his item build just a little bit. He's gone back for the Cinder Hulkers. Let's have a look at Mireu's perspective here at this moment.
Look here.
나 가는 중.
Look at the Volibear.
세나공 생각해.
Think about the Senna ulti.
가는 중.
Go here.
나
I'm alive.
빼빼빼빼 세트 프리서. 세트 프리서.
Sett has flash.
러블 두명 러블. 가자 나
Come here.
가는 중. 나 공속인 했거든 일단.
노플이야.
I got the ultimate of the target.
됐어.
Nice.
이름이고 욕먹.
How was it, man? Get the Drake.
입니다 형님들.
Great.
How did
guys.
it
Great
taste?
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all 5-man comps, so it's kind of confusing, but it's okay. Like, Cat was really happy about his play, and he was asking how was it to all the teammates, but no one was answering, and the last sentence was, get Drake, jungler.
Oh no. The Canadian dollar just really not given enough. So sad, poor guy.
I mean, it's the jungler's life, you know?
Yep, that's exactly right. Let's see whether he can make any more super plays and maybe get the recognition of his team. As Dynamics will be able to clear out this wave quite easily. This turret will stay alive and not give up any more plates. And they weren't actually able to get any throughout this game either. They're 20 CS behind, so the bottom lane hasn't been having the greatest time here for Dynamics, as we were expecting. Let's see whether they can transition into a mid to late game feeling a little bit better. Because, of course, Senna does scale pretty damn well as this game goes on. As deokdam and GuGer just throw a bunch of spells there. Dudu in a little bit of trouble here, as he will get stunned up, and Rich is starting to be frustrating with his proto belt now completed. But Mireu's going to come up. His wall just dissipated. And now Rich is going to say, yeah, no. He's a doctor, so he knows exactly what to do.
And Mireu is just controlling this game with his jungler, so he doesn't need to make some random plays. It's all about him, and he should make right play at the right place, and he can get another POG, I guess. But the bot lane is the point.
Yeah, that arrow is just going to go wide, as Beyond is looking for Dudu. Does get a good stun there onto the bear, but it's not going to have too much of an issue with the turret, as Dudu eventually going to go down. The Slicing Maelstrom's going to do it. As now a Ragnaroking Olaf is just hanging out underneath the turret, as Beyond looking very big and menacing, now walking towards him. It's Rich that picks up the turret aggro. They're seeing whether they can get another kill, and Kuzan's going to be able to collect it there. Very nicely done from Dynamics. 2 kills on the top side of the map, and they'll take the turret.
And?
Ooh. Yeah, Mireu not really going to be able to answer too much, as he doesn't even throw a chain into the brush there. Didn't quite know where the bear was. That's alright, there's a Hex Flash. GuGer looking for the ulti, finds it, as Lehends now going to get ignited. deokdam immediately cleanses, but straight away is going to be slowed down by the Glitter Lance. And Hanwha life will get out, but double flash and exhaust is going to be the price.
Yeah. The reason why Dudu was going in again is because of TP, but on the mid lane, Azir cancelled the TP, so that's why he couldn't actually come to the top side to save this Camille at the right timing. And after that, Olaf is alone without Ragnarok, so it's easy to dive. And yeah, Azir has TP as well. Looking for the kill. Clean play overall by Dynamics.
Yeah, very nicely done. As Cad now once again on the run, as Beyond now finds himself alone 1 versus 3, but the volley does connect. There's another redemption that comes forward. The Lehends special, as the arrow is not going to connect, but the bear is still dead. 4 kills to 3 now in favor of Hanwha life.
And Drake is in 10 seconds, by the way, and it's soul point for Hanwha Life Esports. And it's Cloud soul point as well when you have Sylas. It's one of the greatest game again for the mid lane Sylas, I assume.
Yeah, definitely the dream. You just want to be hijacking as many ultimates into teamfight as possible. It's certainly a way to do it, as Dynamics will just give this one up without a fight. And GuGer, yeah, no way that he's going to be able to do anything as he just wanders away. So, Cloud Drake, the first one of the game, going to be picked up here 5 minutes, 22 minutes into the game. And Cloud Soul will be available here for Hanwha life.
Oh yeah, and Dynamics stopped most of the members from Hanwha life, but not yet. Mireu is still strong enough to take the fight as a hero. So I think it's all about okay.
Right. Empress Divide goes down as he picks up the Volibear ultimate right as he turns up. That was actually really sexy out of Mireu. Escapes and wanders on back. Is this just a Mireu highlight reel? Like, what's going on today?
Yeah, I think he's one of the best Sylas player in Korea, in my opinion. Like, his mechanics are just on point.
Absolutely. Surprised that Dynamics didn't ban that one away, as we're going to check out this very old replay.
Yeah, great pickup by Hanwha life. When the Volibear has no ultimate, he's kind of nothing. It seems like Alista walking around without any combos.
Yeah. Pretty odd. Cat going to be able to take down his red buff. And Mireu looking to try and answer Rich here towards the top side of the map. I mean, despite the fact that Mireu's made some super plays, he's still 1,000 gold behind somehow. And the same can be said for Dudu there up towards the top side. Also, might explain the fact that the gold is so incredibly close. In fact, Dynamics with a slight advantage. But the Dragons are really what separates these two squads right now. As well as late game split push potential being well and truly in favor of Hanwha. As Slicing Maelstrom comes down from Rich, Mireu throws out one of his own. Rich goes golden, and another redemption comes in. Rich is not going to survive for long enough as Beyond turns up at 4 versus 2. You probably take those odds if you are Team Dynamics. Is now Cad trying to run away. Mireu just running around through the alcoves, and looks like he is going to be ignored and may just escape. Yeah, that's an arrow to the face, and Mireu just going to wander down the river, and it looks like he's going to be safe.
It's definitely a highlight game for Amir. I think you can just put every single plays that he made in this game, and we're gonna have this game highlight.
Nailed it. It's all too easy. Player of the game, comfortably given, assuming that they're going to win. But that was a trade of, 1 for 1 as far as kills. But Hanwha Life got themselves 2 turrets and stole away a red buff. Have complete control of the bottom side of the map. And yeah, definitely not good news for Dynamics.
Yeah, better rotation, better macro, better understanding about the game. And I really think they should just focus on Mireu though. Like, Cat is not having a bounty or anything. And Mireu is just one of the important targets that you should focus on. Because he's the main part of the Hanwha Life right now. But yeah, that's a little bit sad. Focus on that top side situation, but I guess that's what Dynamics did, so they're pretty behind right now. So they need to come over this situation with such a great team fight with Kennen and Azir. Otherwise, I think Hanwha Life is gonna control the side lanes comfortably and having a great side lane prior into mid lane prior, so the game will be really one-sided if nothing is gonna happen until Hanwha Life is gonna get silent prior.
Yep. 2,000 gold is their lead at the moment, and it just feels like Dynamics don't really have much of a plan. It's like they want to take fights, but they don't really know why, and they're sort of just throwing themselves at their opposition.
Yeah, so Kennen is giving up silent prior, walking towards mid, but nothing is happening. So those kind of small details are gonna make so many huge goal difference when it comes to CS.
Yeah, Arrow is going to connect there. As you can see, Hextech Ultimatum. And GuGer throws out the Haymaker, but he's still going to be dead. Lasts quite a long time as the Blast Cone causes a ruckus. Now Viper might be in trouble. There's the Emperor's Divide, but hits no one. And it's a double kill for the Camille. deokdam trying to run away, and he should escape. But it still looks like it will be the Baron for Hanwha Life.
This time around, Mireu actually got the revenge on Kuzan. Reach, I guess. Reach tried to TP from the bottom side, but he got cancelled by Mireu, and he solo killed and casually TP'd on the top side, on the Nash.
Well, all too clean. Easy Baron comes over for Hanwha Life, and this might be the beginning of the end for Dynamics.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a fun series, though. As still there was a corpse on the bottom side.
Yeah, I think they are better when it comes to the macro. Like they know how to. Okay.
나 가둘게.
나 캐넨 잡았어.
I cancelled him.
도 나왔다.
I got the cannon.
원래 노플?
We got
Oh,
the
he waited till for the last second as well. That was actually so smart out of Mireu.
Azir no flash. Oh yeah, everyone is like focusing on the target. Such a great play. And our LCK production improved as well.
Oh yeah. Always beautiful. deokdam a little bit late on the ulti as well, which is a little bit of a shame. Because the Emperor's Divide did nothing. Did a bit of damage to Cad, but he had Ragnarok, so no issues there.
But yeah, it's time to just push the turret. Everything is going great for Hanwha Live Esports. Just get some vision control.
Oh, arrow on to deokdam. He is mega dead. Epically dead. Mireu is going to come in through the backside, and the ulti is going to be followed bear upon bear action as Rich is trying to fight against Dudu, but this is a 23-minute battle against a Camille, and Rich is... No, okay. He escapes at least, doesn't win the fight, but he is at least going to us. Oh, for now. Oh,
Sad
the
B.
sad B comes out as he dies to a Tiamat. Oh, it feels so bad. As our Cloud Soul was collected as well. Baron, Cloud Soul, Dead Inhibitor. I mean, Dead Kennen and Volibear also. How are they supposed to fight without their Teddy Ursa and their Volibear? Sorry, and their Pikachu. Very, very difficult. That's like all of the Pokemon on the team. Actually, no, this is a triple Pokemon comp. They've got Pidgeotto as well as Teddy Ursa and Pikachu. It's a dream.
That is true. But yeah, the structure from Hanwha is just way more better than Dynamics right now. And yeah, on the top side, 1v1 situation when Camille is having so many items more than Kennen right now. It's just easy 1v1 for him. And
Yeah,
this
I thought
Pikachu-
that he might escape here, but yeah, wasn't enough. Last going too strong. As we're going to have a look at a fight here towards the bottom side. There are ultimates just flying everywhere as the Azir going to be taken down first. GuGer gets into the backside trying to remove Mireu from the fight, but it's just not really going to be enough as Hanwha Life are obliterating Team Dynamics. And Mireu is just going to wander after him. And yeah, eventually taken down, but he was playing with his food for a moment. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the game as deokdam is going to chill out for a few moments on his fountain just before this one is over. Might be able to kill Viper, but he has cleansed. So he's going to be absolutely fine. One more Nexus turret between Hanwha Life and their first victory in a very, very long time. This must feel very cathartic as Hanwha Life kill the Nexus for the final time here in the LCK.